Be sure to subscribe, keep pounding, _TV, the best Panther YouTuber ever. I'm rocking with the big cat. Pause up. Keep pounding.
What's going on? Christian Miller here, linebacker of the Carolina Panthers. Just want to give a huge shout out to Keep Pounding TV. Keep doing what y'all are doing. Appreciate all y'all support. Everybody go subscribe right now to the YouTube channel, Keep Pounding TV. I'm rolling with the big cat.
Hey everybody, I'm your host, Grenade Gato, also known as the Big Cat. My cool cat, put your paws up if you're rocking with the Big Cat. Today, we're going outside the Carolina Panthers wall to talk about NFC South Division rival. Comments on protesting. Drew Brees says, I would never ever disrespect my flag by kneeling. We'll talk about it, but first, before we get started, do you love the Carolina Panthers like I love the Carolina Panthers? Yes? No? Maybe? Do you love the Carolina Panthers like I love the Carolina Panthers? You love the Carolina Panthers like I love the Carolina Panthers. I'm gonna get in his ass. Oh boy. Give me that dab. Drew, we're gonna do some fight checking in a minute, man. Let's get into it.
Here we go.
Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, click the notification bell so you don't miss the video. Also, be sure to join the channel. You see the little blue button at the bottom of your screen or at the top of your screen. Join the channel. Make sure you become a Keep Pounding TV official member so you don't miss out on exclusive video content and more. Now, with that being said, Drew Brees was asked by Yahoo Sports, what did you think if the players this season kneeled out of respect for everything that's going on right now? Here was his rebuttal. If you look up on your screen right here, I will never agree with anybody disrespecting the flag of the United States of America, our country. Let me just tell you what I see when I see the national anthem being played. And when I look down at the flag of the United States, I envision my two grandfathers who fought for this country during World War II, one in the Army and one in the Marine Corps, both risking their lives to protect our country and try to make our country and this world a better place. So every time I stand with my hand over my chest, over my heart, looking at that flag and singing the national anthem, that's what I'm thinking about. And in many cases, that brings me to tears. Thinking about all that has been sacrificed, not just for those in the military, but for those that matter. Those throughout the civil rights movement of the 60s and all that have been endured by so many Americans up until that point. And is everything right with our country right now? No, it's not. We still have a long way to go. But I think what you do by standing there and showing respect to the flag with your hand over your heart is showing unity. It shows that we are all in it together. We can all do better. And that we are all part of the solution. Michael Thomas, his teammate, responds, if you look up on the screen, he said he don't know better. Followed by another tweet, we don't care if you don't agree, whoever else, how about that? Civil war down there in New Orleans. Let me start off by giving my thoughts on here. First of all, I want to say shout out to the greatest coach in the world, Matt Rhule. Drew Brees, I implore you to go check out Matt Rhule's latest interview that he just gave today. He went in and spoke on a lot of things, and a lot of things he said, and the thing that really stood out to me was it's time to listen. It's not time to get in a dick measuring contest. It's time to listen. It's time to stop trying to be on the fucking defense all the time. It's time to listen to what the real problem is. It's time to take up the blinders, son. Now, again, I respect your view. I would never try to force my view on you. And listen, we both as men have the right to express our point of view. But when you say you see that American flag and you think about your grandfathers who fought for the people at the Civil War, fought for people in the 60s during the Civil, what was going on in America with the civil rights movement, I'm sorry. Also, you were saying that they were fighting for other Marine Corps to be free and all that good stuff. Now, I don't know if you know, but around that time as well, I live in Georgia. You ever heard of Morris Ford Bridge? Yeah? World War II veteran George Dorsey. Yeah, how about that? You like World War II. So check this out right here. George Dorsey, former sharecropper and World War II veteran, just like your great-granddads. Yeah. Him and his wife, Mae Dorsey, along with their friends, guess what? Were illegally accused of killing the white man, in which they were nowhere near in the vicinity, found out later through investigation with President Truman. So check this out. Guess what happened to them? Yeah, they got hung. Their wives got shot. Not only did their wives get shot, they decided to cut their fetus out of their body. Great old USA, huh? Great old World War II. The same flag and the same reason, the same guy who stood and fought beside your great-granddad. This is what happened to him. And you want to sit here and tell me some bullshit. That's when things were still segregated. Okay, that's your reality, son. I mean, I respect that. I respect that interpretation. And listen, if you feel like you got to hold your hand over your chest and that's your belief, do it. And do it to the utmost. But do not try to paint a fucking narrative in which you're trying to control that if you don't do that, that you're anything less than American or anything less than ungrateful. That's bullshit. That's called trying to control the narrative. Because guess what? I'm glad you brought that up. Around that same time, when your great-granddad was fighting for awards and stuff, guess what? Guess what? Guys like Mike Thomas and some other players on your team, their great-granddaddy was trying to fight to get a fucking seat at the counter to eat a meal. You ever thought about that? Or they were just trying to fight to get a sip from the same water cooler. Or even use the restroom. The basic essentials, huh? So again, get it right, man. That's your opinion. That's your belief. If you feel like you gotta get it done, but don't not only demonize the African American culture, but you have African Americans on your team as well. You're gonna be eating a couple sacks this season. And it ain't because they missed the goddamn block because they forgot to get them. It's because they're gonna let that motherfucker through on purpose. You gotta be careful of how you paint pictures and words and narrative. The thing that pisses me off most about this shit right here, what do you want us to do, man? African Americans are the only fucking ethnicity, only race that we can get shot at, we can get dog sicked on us, we can get hung from fucking trees, we can get our brain blowed out, we can get choked out to death, we can get drowned, we can get our raped, we can get our kids murdered, we can get all that fucking shit to us happen, and we still get told that we're wrong. We're wrong. We're wrong. We're thugs, we're gangbangers, we're still wrong. Watching cousins, brothers killed by cops, hung from trees, drowned, stabbed, murdered. And all we're taught to do is stay calm, show respect. Stay calm, show respect. March around in a circle. We shall overcome. Hold a flag up. What the fuck do you want us to do? That's like shaking the soda up and saying, don't explode if I take this top off. Don't explode. If taking a motherfucking knee makes a man vent his frustration about what's going on in the fucking community, let him fucking do it! Let him fucking do it! Fuck! Fuck, man! Fuck! Fuck, man. I mean, god damn it, man. God damn, bro. Fuck, man. You know, motherfuckers don't get this shit, man. Sick of this shit, bro. Sick of this shit, you know? And yet you paint a false narrative as if motherfuckers trying to disrespect. Ain't nobody trying to disrespect the motherfucking country. Fuck, man. Fuck. Fuck, man. Fuck this shit. I'd like to take the time out to thank Keep Pounding TV membership sponsors below. It is because of supporters like you that we're able to create quality content. Please consider joining the Keep Pounding TV membership by clicking the join button right above the channel header. With 3 different tiers and packages, we have a little something for everybody and affordability. Make sure you join. Pause up. My crew gets who gets